The 1936 Olympics, also known as the Nazi Olympics, was a significant sporting event in the history of the world. Hitler used the international sporting competition as a platform to further the Nazi regime and its ideologies on an international scale. It is key to note that Hitler inherited the 1936 Games as Berlin was set to host the 1916 Games before the First World War. When the International Olympic Committee allocated the Games to Berlin, there was concern from particular Western countries as Hitler's treatment of Jewish citizens was internationally known. On April 1, 1933, when the Nazi regime announced its Jewish boycott, there was international uproar. Here is Margaret Lambert, a Jewish high jumper who was thrown out of her sporting club due to her Jewish race.
Yeah.
In the spring of 1933, I got a letter from my sports club. You are no longer welcome here because you're Jewish. Heil Hitler. They just threw me out of the club, and that was the end of my sports career as far as that was concerned.
Western countries, including the United States, which actively protested and attempted to boycott the significant sporting event, deemed that their involvement would ultimately send a message of approval towards Hitler and his discriminatory actions. Additionally, the United States teams included a significant portion of African American athletes, and with the ban, the country would be unable to perform at its best. International Olympic Committee President Henry D. Barrett-Latour called for Hitler to honor the Olympic Charter. All game participants are equal. No competitor could be banned from competition due to race, religion, or political beliefs. With many threats of boycott being formed on a global scale, Hitler agreed and committed himself and his country and Nazi Party to allow full participation from all Germans, and with the IOC accepting Hitler's promise, the 1936 Olympic Games went on. Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's Minister for Propaganda, saw the Games as an excellent opportunity to present the new German platform that Hitler was trying to implement. Goebbels wanted to present the new German country with Aryan superiority to the world and saw the Olympics as a platform to achieve this. Berlin was Nazified. Gone were the anti-Semitic posters such as "Jews not welcome" or "Jews enter this place at own risk," and were replaced with propaganda depicting young, fit, strong, blonde-haired, blue-eyed men bearing the swastika, the perfect male athlete. Hitler wished to link the Olympics with the purity of the ancestry of the Greeks, claiming that there was a link between Germans and the Greek gods. Another strategy which Hitler used was his Olympic caravans. 4 Mercedes trucks would travel across Germany to communicate the excitement of the Olympic Games to all Germans. Each truck emblazoned the swastika banners and would preach Aryan purity and the superiority of the German people. In villages, the trucks would set up mini rallies with posters of German excellence and German pride, including posters of the Greek hero Hercules to further the image of his ideal sportsman. To convince the world of their noble intentions, the Nazi sports leaders invited 21 Jewish athletes to Olympic selection trainings, but this in turn was just an appeasement. Ultimately, Helene Mayer, a half-Jew fencer, was the only qualifier accepted, a token athlete to the world. Furthermore, orders were given at press conferences and directions to newspapers detailing what they could or could not discuss or report on. At a press conference in February 1936, instructions were: Helen Mayer, the well-known German fencer, has arrived in Germany from the United States. The press is asked not to report on her arrival. Commentaries about her non-Aryan descent are undesirable. Hitler put a forceful control on the press such that what was presented was portrayed in such a way that Aryan Olympians and their accomplishments were more accessible than the non-Aryan athletes. It is important to note that several aspects of the 1936 Olympic Games are still in existence today. While Hitler used the Games as a platform to further his own agenda and Nazi ideals, it was the first Olympics ever televised and where basketball and canoeing made their Olympic debut. Furthermore, the Berlin Olympics were the first to use a relay with flame torch to ignite the Olympic flame, demonstrating the opening of the Games, which is a tradition still used to this day.